I was angry and I held grudges because of what my dad did to my mom and the things that he had done, the abuse that he did, so I held grudges against him. He would hit on her. He's been in and out of jail my entire life up until this point. And because of that, I was angry towards him. And it led me to do negative things in my life. Like, I was gang affiliated, I fought a lot, I was rude to my mom, mean to my mom, and I felt like alone. I was depressed because both of my parents were alcoholics and I had no one to talk to. So I was angry, fighting, and going against my parents and gangs. And then my mom moved me out of New York. In her attempt to change my life, she moved me to Georgia. And when I came here, I still was doing the wrong things. This is when I had finished like my 8th grade year of middle school, and then I went into high school. And I still was a part of the wrong crowd. I began drinking and smoking here and just hanging out with reckless girls, I guess you could say. And just making bad choices and negative decisions. Here, one day, my uncle had told her about the church, the Universal Church, and she gave it a try, but without me. The first time she went alone. And then the second time, she brought me and my brother and my cousin. And I wasn't listening, wasn't paying attention, didn't want to be there, I didn't care. It was just, I was there, but I wasn't there. The pastor did a purpose, and it was to let go of everything that you were holding on to in your heart. And we had these cut out hearts, and he told us to write down everything that was inside our heart and put it on the altar. And that touched me because I was holding everything inside, my family and all the things I was experiencing and how my life was just going down, and I was depressed and I was holding it all inside. Whatever someone did to me, I held it in. If it was just, you took my pencil, you stole from me, I hated you. It was just the littlest things I held against everyone. And that got my attention. So I decided to do it, and I opened my heart. It was time for the prayer, and he told us to put everything on the altar. Whatever was holding me back, just to put it on the altar. And I went to the altar, and I told God, I give everything to you. My life, my friends, the career that I wanted to do, everything that I wanted to do, I put on the altar. And I remember crying, like bawling hysterically. And I just put it all. I said, I give you my entire life. I don't want to be this person anymore. I want you completely. I want to change completely. And that day, I gave everything that I had, everything that I was on that altar. And then when that prayer was over, I felt light. I felt relieved. It was just a breath of fresh air, and I got up with my head up high. That day I did receive the Holy Spirit after that prayer, because when I got up, everything was clear. Like, I came in there heavy, and then I left and everything was just light. I felt peace. I felt like affirmed. I was affirmed that day. I was like, now I know. And when I left that day, I remember telling my mom, like, Mom, like, I was smiling, I was just joyful. And I'm like, Mom, I have the Holy Spirit. And she's like, you have the Holy Spirit? I was like, Mom, I have the Holy Spirit. And from that day forward, everything was just different for me. And now I'm blessed and I can serve Him. It makes me even more happy. And life is just different for me. It's just the life that I knew always wanted. The life before did not want. It wasn't for me. The life I have now is for me, and I'm happy, and I couldn't be more thankful for all that God has done for me.